It's time for a Monster Hunter Quickie. What is up, people? I just wanted to make a quick video talking about a couple of sets in GU, and I think I'm going to be doing a couple of these quickie videos if I want to talk about something and I don't want it to take too much time in another video, but I think it's important enough to have its own compressed video. So as a result, we have our first Monster Hunter Quickie. So why did I gather you guys here today? Well, I figure instead of having to mention and re-mention a lot of these sets over and over again in future videos, I can just link this video and just refer you guys back to this one. And what we're going to be talking about today is some endgame meta sets for GU. And I hesitate to use the word meta because I don't want people to think this is the only thing they can be using, especially in a game like GU that has so many diverse sets and skills. But if you're looking to maximize your damage, then these sets are going to be some of the ones you can use to help you do that. And you'll notice that a lot of these sets and many others revolve around one skill, crit boost, because that skill is busted. The first set is the Joe Sienna set, and I was surprised to see that some people didn't know this set when I mentioned it in the last video, but I guess it kind of makes sense because many of you didn't play Double Cross, and a lot of the early information about sets came out pretty much soon after it's released, pretty much exactly 2 years ago. Or many of you are actually trying GU after trying World, which I think is awesome, so you may have just missed this information. To make this set, you're going to need a minimum of a Tenderizer +5 3-slot, and it's composed of the Assyrian Helm XR, the Senator Male XR, the Assyrian Vambraces XR, the Senator Tassets XR, and the Assyrian Greaves XR. Since it's made out of the Joe Sienna pieces, the nickname for the set became the John Cena. That's old. This set is pretty much just an extended version of the meta set from Generations, having the same exact skills, but just with the addition of Sharpness +2. Razor Sharp is just really nice on almost all Blade Master weapons, and since crit boost is so important, we want to get as much affinity as possible, which is why we have Critical Eye +2 and Weakness Exploit. The addition of Sharpness +2 is really nice because there are a lot of endgame G-rank weapons that have really good stats, but kind of meh sharpness, so this set makes them feel a lot better and a lot stronger. Now, I want to make a quick correction. I managed to reach Critical Eye +2 by gemming it into my weapon, but on its own, this set only reaches Critical Eye +1. However, there are going to be some weapons that don't really need Sharpness +2 and only need Sharpness +1, so there's a variation of the set that gives Critical Eye +2 and Sharpness +1, which will fit some other weapons a little better. You can make this set with the same talisman, and you'll need the Silver Soul Cap Z, the Senator Mel XR, Assyrian Vambraces XR, Senator Tassets XR, and Assyrian Greaves XR. And there are actually a couple of ways to make this set in specific, so if you are lacking in the Tenderizer +5, you can actually make this with a Sharpness +5 3-slots, or an Expert +7 or higher 3-slot. But what if your weapon doesn't need Sharpness +1 or 2? Without the need to gem in Handicraft, then we can try something like this. With this set, you roughly get the same skills, but with Challenger +2, which is a really good skill, since a lot of monsters in this game get angry really easily and really quickly. To make this set, you'll need the Silver Soul Helm Z, the Senator Mel XR, Silver Soul Braces Z, the Senator Tassets XR, and the Gore Greaves XR. On its own, it only reaches Critical Eye +1, but if you're using a weapon with slots, you can reach Critical Eye +2, and this set goes really nicely with the Mantis weapons and the Wacademy weapons. If you're fighting a monster that doesn't enrage as easily, or takes a really long time to enrage, then you can use this set that swaps out Challenger for just a simple attack up small. This one will use Sharpness +5 3-slot, and it needs the Hayabusa Feather, the Senator Mal XR, Silver Soul Braces Z, Silver Soul Folds XR, and the Rathalos Greaves XR. The last thing I want to mention is that there are even more variations that I didn't talk about, and you can even make some of the ones that I did mention even better, but they start requiring even better charms like Sharpness +6 or +7 3-slots, or Tenderizer +6 3-slots, and those can be a bit tougher to get, so I figure most of these can at least get you started. Hopefully by now you at least have a Tenderizer +5 3-slot to get you started with most of these sets. Final notes is, of course, these sets mainly apply to the average Blade Master weapon. Gunners are going to have their own staple sets, although they won't differ too much because, as I mentioned, crit boost and affinity is just super important, so you're going to be seeing those skills a lot. Hammer and greatsword are also going to get their own kind of variations as well, as both of those don't really depend too much on sharpness skills like razor sharp, and they can kind of do their own thing and vary a bit more, but we'll talk about those in another video. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Go make these sets, go kick some ass, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
支えてくれる人たちに日頃の思いを込めたラプソディアプリシエーションな気持ちを届けいつもありがとう